Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to Math with Sir Kiko. In today's lesson, we're going to discuss on how to convert fraction to terminating decimal. But don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Again, we're going to discuss the Mathematics 5, Quarter 2, Week number 4, Day number 3, converting fractions to terminating decimal. So at the end of the lesson, you should be able to convert fractions to terminating decimal. Now, how do you convert fraction to decimal? So, first is you're going to divide the numerator by the denominator. Again, the simple process is you're going to divide the value of the numerator by a denominator. Now, let's have some example to further analyze how to convert this one. First, we have example number 1, 1/2. How do we convert 1/2 into a terminating decimal or into a decimal numbers? First, we're going to divide the numerator to the denominator. So we have to divide 1 divided by 2. Okay? So use the long division bar to express the division process. Again, 1 divided by 2. Okay? Not 2 divided by 1. Okay? 1 is the value of numerator and 2 is the value of denominator. So use the long division bar to express and then divide. 1 divided by 2, the answer is 0. Okay, so 0 is the answer. 1 divided by 2 is 0. So 0 times 2, the answer is 0. Then subtract. 1 minus 0, the answer is 1. Then add 0. So if you add 0, therefore you have the decimal point. Okay, so then bring down 0. Then 10 divided by 2, the answer is correct. The answer is 5. Then 5 times 2, the answer is 10. So 10 minus 10, the answer is 0. So therefore, the answer is 5 tenths. So the equivalent value of 1/2 is equivalent to 5 tenths. Okay? So as simple as that. So use the acronym DMSBR or divide, multiply, and subtract. And then repeat the same procedure. Okay? So example number 2. We have 3/4. How do we express 3/4 in decimal numbers? So how do we convert this one? First, divide 3 divided by 4. Okay. Use again the long division bar. So 3 divided by 4. So 0. Okay. 0 times 4, the answer is 0. Then subtract. 3 minus 0, the answer is 3. Again, add 0. Therefore, you need to add decimal point. Okay? So, if you add 0, add the decimal point. Then bring down 0. 30 divided by 4, the answer is correct. The answer is 7. Then 7 times 4, the answer is 28. Okay, correct. So, 30 minus 28, the answer is 2. Again, add 0. So, if you add 0 again, no need to add the decimal point. So, one time only. So, you need to bring down the 0. So, therefore, we have 20. 20 divided by 4, the answer is 5. Then 5 times 4, the answer is 20. And then 20 minus 20, the answer is 0. Therefore, the equivalent value of 3/4 is equivalent to 75 hundredths. Okay? So, example number 3. So, we have 7 over 20. 7 over 20. So, divide 7 by 20. So, we need to place 7 inside the long division bar and then 20 outside the long division bar and then proceed the process. 7 divided by 20, the answer is correct, 0. Then 0 times 20, the answer is 0. Then subtract 7. Then add 0. So, if you add 0, you need to add the decimal point. Then bring down 0. Then 70 divided by 20. How many 20 in 70 we have? Correct. We have 3. Then multiply. 3 times 20, the answer is 60. Then subtract. 70 minus 60, the answer is 10. Add 0. Again, if you add 0, no need to add the decimal point. Just use one decimal point. Then bring down the 0. Then, we have now 100. 100 divided by 20, the answer is Correct. The answer is 5. 5 times 20, the answer is 100. Then subtract 0. Therefore, the equivalent value of 7 over 20 is equivalent to 35 hundredths or 0.35. Okay? Next, we have example number 4. We have 11 over 25. So again, divide 11 by 25. 11 inside the long division bar. Then 25 outside the long division bar. Then proceed. 11 divided by 25. How many 25 in 11? We have 0. Okay? So multiply. The answer is 0. Then proceed to subtraction. 11 minus 0, the answer is 11. Add 0. Therefore, you need to place the decimal point. Then we have now 110. 110 divided by 25. How many 25 in 110? We have, correct, we have 4. 4 times 25, the answer is 100. Then 110 minus 100, the answer is 10. Okay? And then add 0, the answer that would be 100. Then 100 divided by 25. How many 25 in 100? We have 4 again. So therefore, the answer is 0.44 or 44 hundredths. So the equivalent value of 11 over 100 is 44 hundredths. Okay? So last example. So we have example number 5. 5, 8. So 5 over 8. Now, how do we convert this one? First, you need to place the value of numerator inside the long division bar, and then outside is the value of 8. Or you need to divide 5 divided by 8. So 5 divided by 8, the answer is 0. 0 times 8, the answer is 0. Subtract 5. Then add 0. So you need to place the decimal point. So bring down 0. 50 divided by 5, the answer is correct. The answer is 6. 6 times 8, the answer is correct. The answer is 48. Then subtract. 50 minus 48, the answer is 2. Add 0 again. Then bring it down. So the answer must be 20. 20 divided by 8, the answer is 2. Right? Then multiply 2 to the value of 8. So the answer must be 16. Then 20 minus 16, the answer must be 4. And then add 0 again. Okay? So we have now 40 divided by 8. The answer is 5. Okay? 5 times 8, the answer is 40. Therefore, the answer is equivalent to 625 thousandths. So the equivalent value of 5/8. Okay? So that's it. So let's have some guided practice. Convert the following fraction to terminating fraction. Number 1, we have 1/5. You have 1 minute to answer this one. Starts now. Okay? Sige, comment down your answer. Okay, that's it. The answer must be, okay, 10. Okay, 2 tenths. Okay, the answer is 2 tenths. Number 2, we have 4/5. Comment down your answer. Okay, the answer is 8 tenths. And then number 3, 9 divided by 50. What would be the answer? The answer is correct. The answer is 18 hundredths. And then lastly, we have number 4, 6 divided by 25. Or 6 over 5 is equivalent to 6 divided by 5. Comment down your answer. Correct. The answer is 24 hundredths. So that's it. So take note, in converting fraction to decimal, you need to follow the step. Divide the numerator by the denominator. Again, the simple step is you're going to divide the numerator to the denominator. Okay? So, to enhance your skills, try to answer 1, 2, 3, and 4. Convert the following fraction to terminating fraction. Comment down your answer in the comment section below. Okay? So that's it for today. Thank you and God bless everyone.